Hello again, welcome back. It's me, Big Dave, and I have some more redstone for you. This time it's a redstone jumping puzzle. So what's going to happen here is you're going to stand on the pressure plate, nothing's going to happen. Once you stand off the pressure plate, the door at the far side will open, and it will stay open for several seconds, then it will close again. And you have the time it takes for the door to stay open to get to the other side of the jumping puzzle. But not like that. And here's how you do it properly. Voila! And so your reward is music. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works. I'm going to take away bits of the wall and show you how this works. There we go, redstone wire. What happens is you stand on the pressure plate and it sends a signal. But you'll notice nothing is happening. And that's because it's using the edge detector that I used in my redstone trap video. So when you step off it, you'll hear the chimes and everything's starting up. And I'll show you down here, that's the edge detector right there. I'll just get a button, there we go. And I'll show you it working from outside. So, signal goes into the edge detector, it detects when it turns off and fires a single pulse of a single tick. So as you can see, it just goes along here and straight into the next part. So that's the first chime. That's your low chime, your dink, that one. And what happens is, the signal comes straight along here, and straight into the next part, which is a latch. And specifically, it's an RS NOR Latch. Now that might sound a bit technical, but all it really means is that when you send in a signal, it'll switch on, and then when you send in a signal from somewhere else, it'll switch off. So, this on signal is that single pulse, so it goes on, and it stores it. It's a memory. It's like it's a memory location. It just remembers that you have pushed input R, and it switches on. And it will only reset when you send input S in, which is why it's called an RS latch. So as you can see here, the signal comes in, turns that redstone torch off, which would then turn that redstone torch on, which would feed back and keep that stable. And obviously the reverse is true when S comes in. So S comes in, activates that, turns off that torch, which activates that torch, which deactivates that one, and it's cyclic. So it's not like it's a pulsar, it just remains like that, it remembers it. So we'll just go and show you this working in a second. Okay, now I've already got a button down here and I'll push that. Now as you can see, that just activates everything. And as you can see, what I've done is I've got the output go through a timing circuit and then switch itself off. So you switch it on, comes out of not queue, goes up, switches all of the pistons on. It's a power activation system, it's vertical transfer. Switches all the pistons off, opens the door, and then at the same time goes into the timing system, goes through here, turns that chime on, so that's the second chime, and then through here turns the third chime on, then back through here into S, which resets the latch, which closes the door, and at the same time comes up here to the final chime, which is the low dunk chime, which indicates that you've turned the door off. And so that noise is done by putting a wood block under it. Now I'll show you the transfer system. It's very simple. It's just a bunch of pistons alternating with blocks so that it comes up, powers the one above it, negates it, powers the one above it, negates it, powers the one above it, and makes sure that each of the pistons gets the same signal. The light is just a switch, don't worry about the light, it's nothing technical, there's nothing happens with that. So here is the overview. I'll just keep my button and we'll go back to the start. So your edge detector is powered by the pressure plate turning off, stepping off the pressure plate, door indication opening chime, which goes into the latch sends it into the vertical power transfer, sends it up, and it also sends it into the delay circuit, which eventually closes the door again. Which is all nice. And up here is the internal button. So this is the button that you push when you're in the room. It just comes down here and feeds straight into R. So it's like just pushing that button. And all it does is activate the timing circuit again. All the circuits for this can be found on the Minecraft wiki. So there you have it. A redstone powered door on a timing circuit with an edge detection. And a jumping puzzle in the middle. For kicks. I've been Big Dave, this has been more Redstone, and I'll see you next time.